No countdown, no nothing. It is me, y'all. It is indubitably Sanice, and I am currently live. I don't know how long my live is going to be up because my computer is needing a serious update, and I don't know how long or what's going to happen with it. So welcome. I need to make sure that I can be heard right now. Um, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've been on this computer attempting to do a live. It's been a long time. I can't express it anymore. Please let me know if you can hear me in the chat, in the comment section. Let me know. I'm gonna try to pull it up on my phone first to see if it's happening. Ooh, I hear myself, y'all. Hey. Hey, honey girl. Great. It is awesome. So happy to see you. Hey, everybody on this Friday night. I don't know if y'all celebrate Halloween. I don't. Hey, Ingrid. I don't acknowledge it like that. No, I don't. So, no, I don't do all of that. So, hopefully, you all that do, y'all have a good, safe time. I'm here. I'm here right now. I said, let me take some time out because it's about to happen, and it's the drop of these sales about to really get going. Oh, if y'all see me glitching or what have you, it probably is related to my computer updating. Hey, Anita. Where have I been, y'all? I've been working. I've been just kind of everywhere. Computer other than my office. My office is in a disarray, but I just been floating, just been floating around. Um, really enjoying this new, I guess, experience of my world right now, being in academia life as an assistant professor. I ain't really been professing too much, but just really getting started and trying to really finish up my PhD as well. So hopefully I'll have that done around next fall. That's my goal right now, to be done with it. So yeah, I've been watching all y'all videos. I ain't been commenting, but I've been watching. I at least try to give y'all viewage. And just really feeling truly disappointed in this whole hype that I know I did for myself. I'm not even gonna blame y'all, but the hype that I really put myself through before this year started, really it was like this time last year, knowing that Dooney was turning 50 years old. I just really, hey, I hyped myself up. And to be honest with you, I haven't purchased anything this year from nobody. Nothing. I've been doing some other things. I just I'm doing other stuff. So I am trying to I think I'm trying to make my thing. Oh, I see myself kind of glitching again. Like I said, if I do have to stop my live, um, it's because of my computer doing some things. And I just didn't want to not come on because I realized that the update alert at the bottom of my computer was at a red. Normally it's at a yellow when I need to update, but it was at a fire red. And I was like, ooh, hopefully it won't take too long. And I didn't start it until 7:30. So let me check and see where it's at right now. Hopefully it's not at 90. Oh, it's at 95%. I didn't think it would be at 95%. And 90 anything. Hopefully it's just downloaded and then it's gonna take like a minute to upload. Oh, I need to keep looking at that. But hey, everybody, again, um, I am going to be a little bit more intentional because we are in this holiday shopping season. It really has started this month. I looked at a couple of things, couple of sites, of course, Dooney and Burke, as well as I Love Dooney, and I was just like, So, what am I going to do? Will I be getting anything for myself? Will I be purchasing anything for um, Christmas gifts and things of that nature? So, I just been, really just trying to still anticipate something happening with Dooney. They've dropped like on TikTok, I believe, and maybe on Instagram as well, certain um not contests, but yeah, they dropped some little things that were mainly opportunities for people to win some of the vintage bags. And I thought that was pretty cool, and just kind of talking about or showcasing some of the vintage bags being paired up with some of the newer items that's out there. But you know, I just I just haven't been really motivated and intrigued. Ingrid, let me put this up on here because I haven't done this in a long time. How this is going to work, because I am glitching. Um, yeah, it's at 99% right now. So hopefully it downloads, and then I know it has to upload, install, or what have you. But Ingrid, to address your statement, if I can still be heard, I don't know. I'm just looking at myself on the screen to see if I'm still glitching. Like I said, I just did not want to not do this. But yes, I've been in a year of does I do I really need that bag? Is really what I've questioned myself with, because of the my vast collection. I think my collection is pretty vast. I think that it is very versatile, and a lot of things, a lot of items are similar. I tapped out of it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get that bag. I really talked myself out of a lot of items, such as even the messenger. I love the messenger. I want it in a large. I don't want it in a regular. So I decided not to get that. In the Greta, I was like, I got a taste and a feel of the large size messenger. And even though it's beautiful in that Greta, I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So I really did talk myself out of a lot of items over this year. And I have not purchased not Dooney. Now, what I was gifted with, which was very beautiful and very shocking for me, and I did not think to bring it out here, was or maybe it is out here. I might have to go over here and try to find it. Was my small drawstring Luca bag. I was thoroughly surprised. Thoroughly surprised. I think I anticipate on doing another live and maybe kind of bringing some stuff out, but I was thoroughly surprised with that bag, being that I love the larger drawstring size bags. And what I did was I took exactly the amount of items that I had in that large and just put them in that small, and it worked. And I carried that bag for like 3 weeks. I could not make myself get out of it. The leather on the Luca is so wonderful. It's soft, it's supple, it's just it's really, Luca collection is it. It really is. When you think about pebble grain, and you think about even thinking about like all weather leather, that Luca collection is it. Yes, I do. I always do. I still love Greta. I'm just waiting to see what really intrigues me, and nothing has done that. I really truly have been tapping into that, and nothing has truly just been like, oh, I'm going to get that. And if it did, I probably talked myself out of it, truthfully. I truly did that. Yes. I just keep thinking they're going to redeem themselves, but the year is almost over with. We're in November now. So you only have November and December, and really you're focusing on sales. I don't really want to see any new items dropping. I tell you all, I have been out in the community. I've traveled. I've been to Denver, to Alabama, and I've seen the newer styles like the zebra. Oh, this lady, she had the crossbody, one of the crossbodies in zebra. It was beautiful to see that. So to know that individuals are still shopping and getting these newer items, I applaud everybody that has. I just can't bring myself to it. But I decided, well, maybe I need to maybe venture into the small drawstring style. I don't want to do that and collect it more than the one that I have, because then I'll start leaning more towards carrying that. And I just didn't want to do that to my large drawstrings. I got too many of them. And then really been back in my closet. I know you all have encouraged, really just going back and shopping in your own closet of what you have. So in my collection, I did that, and I still got bags that I'm popping tags out on, or popping tags with. Like I forgot about certain bags. I really did. Because of where I store them and where they're just positioned and stuff, I just really did forget a couple of items. And yeah, I'm just here talking about it because I don't have anything to show that's near me. But I've even gone back as of last week during my traveling to carry my runny backpack, my plum wine, and I put it across the the room right now. But I've been just going back in my collection and really just carrying my bags and enjoying those bags, because of those items, they are currently still being carried, or they're still in rotation. Some items have come back. But to be honest with you all, and you all know that I love to just be very transparent about my love for Dooney and Burke. The love has not died. It's just I just don't have anything that really has intrigued me to really want to go out and purchase. Now, I will tell you, I've been looking at the Alto collection on Dooney.com, and that's probably what I need to pull up first. I did have my tab open. Uh-oh, where is it? Where is it going? I did have my tab open for I Love Dooney because of those sales that's happening. But, the only thing that I've seen them drop is just the Alto stuff heavy. In previous years, I forgot they have them now on one site, so you don't have to necessarily go from put in the search engine for the two sites. Now I'm trying to get back to my main thing, y'all. My computer navigation right now is slow. But they have been dropping several Alto silhouettes. Some of them are new. Some of them are reimagined silhouettes as well. Oh, y'all just bear with me, please. Don't leave me tonight, y'all. Because of what's happening with this computer. I'm hoping to get one soon. Let me go back through. Okay, now I see myself. You've been shopping your closet as well. Yeah, and I've been meaning to buy some straps too, really from Dooney, because I just try to keep it all in the same gang, so to speak. Um, yeah, but it's been a great time of doing that for me. Hopefully, it's been the same for you all as well. I have to relearn how to navigate through StreamYard. They have some wonderful, and I'm sitting here like, ooh, what if I click this? What's going to happen? Let's see. So, what styles or silhouettes have you all been looking at? Maybe all year, trying to see when those prices are going to go down before you purchase. Is there anything that has just really tickled your fancy to know? All right. Let's see if I can share my screen so we can look at Dooney.com real quick. I appreciate you all for dropping in tonight to my live. I want to do another live on Sunday. We'll see what happens, how my Sunday goes. I know there's some things I need to take care of, but I also love to take care of myself. And hopefully I'll make some time for that. Let's see. Um, all right. So the Black Friday preview has started. I don't know when it started because I just went on the site today. However, you all probably already know about it, but I want to go shopping with you all. I want to get your some of these items, whether or not they're worth getting. I think before I do that, I do want to look at that Alto collection because too much from Dooney.com per se, unless it's a bag or silhouette that's not being carried on or sold on I Love Dooney, and then I'll make the decision as to if I really want it, if I'm going to purchase it. And that has happened quite a few times. But I generally don't rush to Dooney.com to make my purchases. Now, to be honest with you, I have, or in the past, I definitely enjoyed the payment options that both of the sites provided. However, this year on I Love Dooney, my favorite one was taken off and replaced with the my lesser favorite one. And I was just like, well, I guess I won't be buying anything from over there. So I've opted to really not purchase anything. But let's look at these bags to see what they have. Now, I like the fact that these Alto bags that have dropped that are really, really nice. I love a good saddle bag. They are currently up to 30% off. When you put that code in and you check back, tired of these pop-ups. When you check back in your cart to really see what the discount is, then you'll know. But they're up to 30% off. Like I said, this is my first day really just focusing those bags or on the sites per se. I like this Alto Tatiana. We're going to assume that that is the pronunciation of that particular silhouette. I like that. I love the handle on it and as well as the strap. That price point is not something that I am leaning towards, of course. You know, y'all, I just feel like I need to really come back because I do not like it when my everything is just slow and I don't know what's happening. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. I don't know if y'all can see me. Let me go back to. I don't know. Oh, y'all can still see me and everything. I did not know that. Okay, cool. As long as y'all can still see me. I don't know if y'all can see my pop-ups either. However, here is the Alto Tatiana, and it comes in marine and it may be saddle. Yep, in saddle. I love this bag. It is a beautiful bag. I am shocked that I like this bag simply because of that top handle that's there. Um, but yeah. Hey Imani, I'm going on my live on my phone and looking at the comments. Hey Kara. I know, I really want to put your comment up too because I don't despise Coach at all. I really truly don't because I do have some Coach items. However, I'm a bit jealous. I'll admit it. I'm a bit jealous that Coach this entire year has released so many different collections and so many different items. I'm just like, okay, at this point, forget just even trying to play catch up because there's no such thing. It is terrible to me. I love the fact that each of these houses, we'll say, handbag houses, they stay in their own lane. I love it. I get that. But however, come on now. I keep looking at these different lists of what's luxury and what's not luxury, and never do I see Dooney and Burke. On the lower end of luxury, you're gonna have Coach, and I'm like, I don't want Coach to just be dominating like this. I don't like that. But there is a special place for people that, I'll say people, places, and things that just generally pace themselves and don't really truly overdo it. So the Bell, we're gonna talk about that Bell Mar too in a second. Um, I just want them to step it up as well. But I don't know, what's happening. Of course, I never know. I'm in the same boat with you all. I'm trying to figure it out. But I do like this bag, this particular silhouette in the Alto. I got to look at my life to see whether or not I really want to purchase that. I have only been in the presence of that particular leather or that collection a couple of times in my life, and it wasn't something that I just was like, "Ooh, I got to have it." I like it, I do, but I just haven't done so. So let's continue to scroll down and see what else is in here. If this thing will behave and cooperate with me. You do have some nice Florentine accessories that's currently on sale if that's something that you should desire to add to your collection. I highly suggest that you do if you don't. Um, and my description for this video was supposed to put my link in there. I'm still an affiliate, y'all. I'm trying to get my words together. I'm still an affiliate. If you don't see it in that description, it is, however, in my description of my page. So I do have, I leave that there. You can go back through some of the previous posts um, that I have, and you'll see a link. Now look at this. Look at this. You have the Dina and you have the Rosa. Now, I don't know what that bag is. There is a kind of similar Coach bag. The strap, the handles are longer, a little bit taller. I don't know what it is. I've seen it on Dow's and Me 77 and a couple of other ladies' YouTube channels. And this kind of mimics that a little bit. It's like a little half size of a bowling ball bag to me. But that's Rosa, a new silhouette. I think this one right here, and I don't want to mispronounce it. I think this one has already kind of been out. I'm just trying to think. This Dina, it really reminds me of a silhouette, not a silhouette, but a like a jewelry accessory. That's what I'm trying to get out. An accessory, but it's turned to the side where you have the zipper compartments. What color is this? Let's see. Okay. You got 4 options, which is kind of shocking in the Alto for colors. 4 options. Now I was looking at messenger bag. I did not go and look into it too tough. Let's look at this. They really dropped some nice items. And they're kind of new, and they're reimagined silhouettes. What about the other leathers? Have y'all seen it? Because maybe I just missed it. I really think I've missed it. Let's see. Like I said, y'all just please continue to bear with me as everything is kind of moving slow. My computer is updating for those that just joined in. I appreciate you all for coming in on this wonderful Friday night, this last day of October, last night. Yeah. Oh, it has a double compartment. $5.95. I don't think it's a very, it looks to be like a very slim. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I think this really grown up. Like where I am working in academia, I think this would be the perfect bag. I just don't want this one color. I want a different color. And that's probably the other thing with Alto. You really got to catch the colors when they do have some options. Ooh, I do like that. I really do like that. I don't know. I don't know what that price point will be once I drop that in the chat. It does look very structured in Ingrid. Very structured. I like that, but I also know I can be kind of rough. Like I tell y'all all the time, my bag is always gonna meet a wall. It always meets a wall. I don't care where I go. It's going to meet one. And I don't care if I have it as a crossbody, a backpack, a shoulder bag, handling it or holding it in my hand. It's going to meet a wall. All right. Let's see. That's probably almost it with the alto. With me just going on this particular part of the website. I just hate this is moving slow, y'all. I do not like a slow computer. Despise it. Okay, let's see here. And some silhouettes that continue to just kind of come back. That tartan satchel is back. It probably never left entirely. However, they do. It looks like they just brought it on back again. I'm not a fan of it, really, but it is here. Um, let's see. The medium toggle crossbody is still one that's on my list. I really do want that. This is the crossbody. I think it was, maybe it was the Suki. I think it was the one that I saw out in the wild, as I like to say, that a lady had. Oh, let's see. This Luca leather looks nice. I don't think I have a Barlow in my collection though. I really don't believe I do. The Luca leather belt bag, still a favorite. I continue to carry the one that I have. I intend on getting some more. I do. I was kind of waiting to see some additionals that would be dropped on the site, but really not. Really hadn't seen anything. And I am not about to go through 1,021 bags. So let's go more specifically to the collection at hand. Now, of course, I'm kind of mad that they just like the Greta collection is gone. It's been taken over by these others. But let's go back to the alto and see what else is there currently if this thing comes through. Imani, you say it speaks grown up. The alto messenger, that Raul, it does. Yeah, I really feel it. Like, wow, I'm moving on up in the world. You know, when our elders have like these staple bags, it's something to see, and it's like, wow, I'm stepping into that season to have that grown woman bag. It seems that's what I think of the saddle bag. I really believe the Florentine saddle bag just does that. Let's see, they have the Bradley briefcase, the Viola bag. I didn't go and look at that rose. Let me scroll back to that in just a second. I'm trying to see what else. That mini tassel crossbody, cute, cute, cute. I don't know if I would ever get a paperclip holder. You know, I'm just not that bold right now. I have liked this Delphina bag as well. So it's marked down, so it must be an additional to that. I'm hoping. I don't know for certain. Let's see. These bags at the bottom. I think these are some of the bags that's already been there. These have been around. Um, hmm, I did want the Alto file folder. That's something that I definitely want to have. But I want to add some more to it. Maybe get a monogram or something on it. Who knows? All right. See all of these options for the Alto. 55 options. Like, that's a lot because they added more. Like, they had these bags on sale a little bit this year from what I gathered and looked at. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Then they have all these accessories for your desk. Like, yeah, go ahead and get that. Somebody needs to get all of them and do a video so I can see it because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, y'all. I like the Alto dog leashes and collars. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But let's go back up to the other bag that I want to look at. Let's see. It's right. Yes, the Rosa. And it's in, I like how the you see the color in the thumbnail, and then when you click on it, the whole bag just doesn't exude that color. Let's check it out anyway. Oh, forest, and then you have, so the forest must be what's not on sale, maybe. Look at that bag. Now, it would fit a little bit lower or hang lower than this. You said you've never been interested, Anita. I try my best to try to I will look at it. I will definitely look at it. And I'm only looking at it really truthfully because they presented some new silhouettes. They really did. And I think I'm just a little bit too rough with my bags for me to really heavily seriously consider an Alto. Mm, I don't know. But the silhouettes that they have put out is intriguing to me a little bit. Definitely not enough for me to want to buy. It's a little bag. The price is big, but there's a little bag. Let's see if I can get this to roll a little bit better. Okay, I want to go to what's going on with the gingham. The gingham came out maybe late last year, early this year. Um, and it was just probably a thought for me to just really look at. I know that let's check out some stuff here. Uh y'all, I have not done any of these super chats or any of this stuff that they have on YouTube. This is so strange. If y'all want to drop some nice cool things, that'll be cool. Share how you'll celebrate. Yeah, check those super chat goal, or it says super chat goal on my end. But yeah, appreciate y'all for being my top fans too. I'm multitasking, y'all. Scroll down on here. All right, so I clicked on it, and where did it take me? I said the Gingham collection. Now I gotta wait a little bit longer. I just want some new silhouettes. I want I just want something to really pop to me. And it hasn't happened. But I tell you, when I go back in my closet in my collection, I just get overjoyed with what I have. That brings a smile to my face. Truthfully. I did consider the large taupe, but it was in the orange and it's not in the orange here anymore. items in the gingham. Why y'all kicked out the Greta? The Greta I know has more. So let me just go on over here to Greta. Maybe I'll be surprised. Let me cross my fingers. Is there a new bag, a Greta bag on Dooney.com? Let's see. I know this thing type. It's so slow, y'all. So slow. Are y'all ready for Christmas? Well, before we get to Christmas, are you ready for Thanksgiving? I'm ready for Thanksgiving. I'm ready for Christmas movies. I wait until November 1st. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to watch first. It probably is going to happen excited with watching Christmas movies. I don't care if I watch the same little series of movies that came out back to back each year, what have you. I just have this thing that I just love to watch Christmas movies. I really, 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 really do. All right, so this is how this looks here. I just want something new. I want them to just go ahead and put that large messenger up here in the Greta. And y'all, I will just lose my mind for real then. Because I was like, I know they're going to come out with it. Yes, Imani. Yes, I cannot wait for the Christmas movie done that I'm just going to have until January. I love it. Let's see. Why is this not giving me what I want? I know that they updated the 15. So you mean to tell me it's only 15 Greta silhouettes and pieces on here? 15? I have to adjust my glasses for that. I'm not happy. I am not happy with that. Like, come on. Let's do this better. All right. You don't have a Greta drawstring. I don't know why you don't. I really don't know why. Everybody should have it. Ruby is still out there. I don't have that in my collection in Greta. There is that lovely messenger. That's one that's small. I do have a small messenger, but it's not in the Greta. I do have the Greta large sack. No, that is not true. I do not have the Greta. Do I have the Greta? Yeah, I forgot. I don't think I have that. No, I don't have that. Look at that messenger. Why I just couldn't make that to be in large. I just wanted it in large, and that's why I refused to buy it. I think I'm pretty much done over here at Dooney.com. Let's go over here to I Love. I'm on here tonight is to see what these sales is talking about. So I hope that once I switch over to this site, it still is you can still see it. There is the holiday head start. You save up to 70% off. Now this is where we want our price point to really be the best it can be. I can tell you what kind of motivated me earlier today when I looked to see what the deals were probably going to be about. I want another runny. I want it in red. I've been looking at it all year, kind of, sort of. And I said, well, I definitely want to go ahead and purchase that. Shockingly, they have more than one color in the runny. And I know that it's going to be gone probably soon. The price point is decent. And yeah. So as usual, each year I'm going to tell you that if you want to give a wonderful gift that is not too heavy on the pockets, the best gift that I think you can give a person is a wristlet or a coin case. It's the small coin case. Can't get that word out. Usually the medium wristlets will be marked down anywhere from like 29 to 35 bucks generally. They probably will go down, but when will they go down a little bit further? We don't know. We just have to continue to gauge and be on the watch for that. But because this is starting for me in my ideas of everything, November, everything is starting now. I think this is a good time to get it. And they do have several color options. I would have loved to see more, of course. Like, give me at least about 15 options, and then it'll be great. However, yeah, you may want to start considering heavily to go ahead and get that. You see this large framed Florentine for $39. This is the way. This is it right here. This is truly it. Please use my affiliate link. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get that to you all to use. Y'all get y'all shopping stuff started. I know, and let me give a little bit of a disclaimer right now. I do realize that we got a lot of stuff that's happening in our country right now. There are people that are going to be struggling, and I pray that they don't. I pray that our communities can come together and prevent people from going without. So I do recognize that we have so much happening, and I probably shouldn't be pushing for you to purchase anything. What I will encourage you all is to not put yourselves in a serious debt situation. I can tell you that. That's not loving yourself when you have to put yourself in that situation. I know there are people that are doing pretty good. They don't have to have government assistance or any assistance at all. They're not in a situation of losing their jobs. People are being laid off every day. It seems we're hearing stories all the time. And I know that the holiday season can be very stressful. And I know that it can be, it could take you there, especially when you're dealing with losing loved ones at the beginning of the year, and now you have to deal with not having them here for the holidays. There's a lot that's going on. So I want to give that disclaimer to you all, because I'm not trying to make you all, or not make you all, but really encourage you all to just ball out of control. You still have to make that choice. I just want to encourage you that if there's something, if you're in the position to purchase, great. I'm going to try to help you get something that is not going to really make you break the bank. Let's look at these sales and see if it's reasonable enough for your pockets, and that's fine. That's why if you can give someone something that's small, but I'm telling you, a keepsake for the rest of their lives and something that they could pass down, that's Dooney and Burke. They truly exemplify a true heritage of passing down these items. So I just wanted to give that to you all, and that's that. So yeah, they do have these lovely wallets that are on sale. If you know someone that sometimes people carry their bags and they don't think about the accessories, a small cute accessory like this, reasonable, under $100, under $50, that's great. That's a great purchase. They will love you even more. Let's see if my stuff will load up. I like feeling like you can kind of get a 2-for-1 with some of these crossbodies. The Becca, it could give you that if it had a detachable strap, but it does not. Really, you could use this if it had a detachable strap. Hopefully we'll come across another one. But you almost could get a 3-for-1. It could be a wallet. It could be a crossbody. It could be a clutch. Some people have taken their straps off and put an attachable strap on there so they can, wear it multiple ways, carry it multiple ways. This nylon hobo, this silhouette is a favorite of mine. Anything dealing with the hobo, and this is priced at $69. I believe these price points are already marked down, as it states up to 70% off, price as marked. So you can look at that and see One of my favorite silhouettes this year has been the large zip around wristlet. This particular wristlet that I've been carrying is actually the crossbody. So I've been really liking it. That price point is pretty good when you look at the original of two, is it 208? Because I know it's not saying 298. I think it's 208. That's the original price point. Let's go into it real quick. And as a reminder, please use the affiliate links to help me out. Y'all blessed me. Y'all blessed me this year with just continually using those affiliate links that's found in my description box on my channel. Y'all, I love y'all to death. I appreciate the support, and that just helped me a great deal. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This one is not the crossbody. I was looking to see the original price. Yes, it is 208 is the original. And so you have several color options. I really wish with every silhouette that you have this many options, color options, but nonetheless, all these pop-ups. It's not even cold outside. Somebody's burning wood. Is it cold in you all's neck of the woods? Because it's not cold to me. I just love the cold. So I don't really feel like it's cold until it's like under 30. That's when I'm like, oh, it's cold outside. I'm so excited. But somebody is burning some wood. All right. So this Greta Messenger bag that we saw on the other site, it is currently priced at $75. I think that's a great price point for that particular silhouette. I don't have it in the Greta. However, I do have it in the Western collection that was out a couple of years back. And I love that crossbody. The only thing I don't like, I can tell you, is that I like to carry my crossbodies kind of low. And that strap just did not maximize that for me. However, I've learned to navigate with it, and I love it. The fold over zip crossbody is always a favorite silhouette crossbody of mine. I love the way that it is, and it's priced at $75. Let's see. We have the Wayfair Hobo, price is $75. That's a big bag for that price, y'all. That is a big bag. A big bag. $75. You cannot beat that. Regularly priced at $278. That is a big size bag. Ooh, let's see. We got the Greta backpack. We're gonna scroll on down. If you like that Lexington style, $79 is not bad for that one either. Not bad. I want to say I may have seen it maybe a little bit cheaper, but not a bad price point. You have the nylon tote for $85. I love the rolled handles on it. I really do. I love that on the tote. You have that fold over zip crossbody in Florentine for $85. I'm telling y'all, that is a good price point. And the other thing, like I said earlier, with this particular crossbody, because it has that detachable strap, you can carry it as a crossbody and a clutch. I have done it and it worked out pretty good. Hey, CL Green, you said you have that let me go back up. The Wayfair Hobo in navy. I bet you love it. It is a big bag. I just can't get over the price point of $75. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so we have the Janine crossbody in that zebra leather. If you don't have anything in a zebra, you can get this one. I like to use a Janine as a clutch personally. I don't like it as a crossbody. I don't like that shape too tough of it. And it also could look like a cosmetic bag a little bit. So that's price point at $89. And I put my this search in order of the price point, so you see that everything slowly is going up. But if we wanted to focus on anything that was lower than a certain price point, like maybe lower than $100, you have several items that's lower than 100. So a lot of options there. Another favorite silhouette, ooh, is the Pebble Grain Hobo. This is priced at $99. I think you should definitely consider purchasing this, gifting. I just wish the colors were some of the past colors. Like one of the winners of one of the giveaways I had, I bought it in the mustard for somebody else that did not buy it for myself. And I still been waiting for that color to come back in this silhouette. I love a gray hobo. I love this style because I love the strap on there. And it is, never let the hobo of this silhouette style fool you, because you may think that it's small, but as I always say, look for that triangular side profile and you'll see how big that purse is. Thank you, CL. I'm happy to be here tonight. I'm happy to have you all here. It has been my plan. I had promised you all that I would be back, so I said, let me go ahead and do that tonight. We have this size of the messenger in the Greta for $105. I have seen it. I think it was a little bit cheaper. Maybe my stomach growled. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But I think it was a little bit cheaper. But I think it's still a good price point. And I'm still not going to get it because I want it in the large. I really do want this in the large. I'm trying to get back because this thing is so low. Yes. This is a pretty bag. If you've been curious about this particular silhouette, you could definitely head over to Phoebe's Corner. She definitely has spiced this bag up, y'all. She'll put some accessories and chains and all kinds of stuff on that bag to spice it up. She's been doing that with a lot of her bags lately, and it's really nice. Shout out to her. I know she posted that she wasn't feeling well. Hopefully she'll get better soon. So shout out to her. They have a Penrose Allison crossbody. I like the Allison. I really do. That's not one of those crossbodies I have multiples of, but I do have it in my collection. This is another hobo, the Kylie hobo. I do like that. I have it. I know my mom has it. I have it in Greta. I like that bag. I need to pull it out. Y'all. And I will definitely do another live with this bag if this comes up. It's loading up slowly. I hope I don't get kicked off. If I do, I appreciate y'all for stopping by tonight. If I get kicked off, it's because my computer is updating itself. And yeah, we will definitely try to come back. It was doing some other things. Look, y'all, I am not going to kid you all. If you love drawstring, and every now and then you want to carry a drawstring that's not so big, and it's not a crossbody, highly consider adding to your collection the small drawstring. A drawstring anyway is going to be a nice size bag. It really is. It's a bucket bag. It's going to be nice. But this Luca and this strap and the solid color, the richness of the color, this is worth $115. I kid you not. Kid you not. It is worth the color. It is worth the carry. It is worth it. It is worth it. I'm going to bring this bag. I got to come back on Sunday. I got to. This bag, and I hope I don't set myself up by talking about the bag so tough that I end up carrying it again until Christmas. I don't want to do that. I want to carry my other bags. This was a wonderful surprise and gift from Dooney when they transparency. They asked me what bag I was looking at. I showcased the Luca leather drawstring, but I didn't think about the size. I didn't know it was two different sizes, or at least I forgot. And they sent me the small one. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, I didn't want this little bag. But Lord and behold, I said, we're not going to be ungrateful. We're going to be grateful. We're going to carry this bag. The best thing that I could have done. Now that I'm looking at this and looking at the price point, I don't want to set myself up to having a strong collection of the small. And this ain't the only one that I've been looking at. We really pitched a fit about Kelly Green. Kelly Green has been very prevalent this year in a variety of silhouettes. That color option, love it, love it, love it. The Luca though, I don't know if y'all got a Luca in y'all collection. Y'all need to really get that. I said need. I try my best not to. The Luca leather is just, it is something to experience. It really is. It's something to experience. It is nice. I love the inside of the bag. I love the bag. I love that for me. And this is something that I did notice. Depending on what's happening in my world, that tells me what I'm going to be carrying in my bag. I noticed with my carry, because I wasn't doing so much, like I wasn't working a job anymore, that I had to carry the office with me, my office supplies with me, and my lunch and all of that. So I had to downsize what was being put in my drawstring bag. And I noticed I had so much empty space, so much room. And so when I took the items from that bag and put them in that small drawstring bag, everything was well organized and it fit perfectly. It was no dead space in the bag. It cinched and closed well. It wasn't heavy on my shoulder. It was absolutely wonderful. I kid you not, this would be a great gift to anybody. And it does encourage you to downsize, but I just didn't have to because I was already there. I think this is a really good price point. You do have it from $115 to $125. This bag is regularly priced at almost $300. The color options, I still want this dandelion. Look at that yellow. That yellow is so popping. I will wear yellow all winter. I don't care. It is popping. It is popping. I have it in red. This fuchsia is beautiful. Look how that color just, ooh. And I've seen the yellow in the store and the fuchsia as well. And the Kelly green. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The wine. Oh, look at those colors. And let's look at the black because I know it's popping too. Luca leather. If I had to just really persuade myself, that's probably the one collection that I think has really captured me in such a way that I really need to, I guess, pay a little bit more of attention to it. So that's an item that I definitely it might be number one on my list for you all to consider purchasing for yourself or gifting to someone. Let's see. This hobo with the bumpers, $115. All of these items are priced at $115 there. Then we moving on up to $119 with that hobo and that shopper. Let's see. The Piper is a bag that, let's see. I don't have the Piper. I have the Presley. And when I just popped the tag on that a couple of months ago, I know I purchased that at the end of last year. And Greta, oh wow, love the bag. Yeah, I still am going to do an updated version of my Greta collection because it did get a little bit bigger, not too big, but I do have that on my things to do list. Small flap crossbody is always a favorite, and it's in the Florentine for $119. That's a good price point too. I love this silhouette. I don't have it in the Florentine. I just love the way that it looks, and it looks really good in this color because of the way that the stitching and everything is. You might want to consider that as well. Let's see. I'm not a fan of Chelsea, but Chelsea bag is priced at 125. So I think now is the time to start seriously thinking about getting some of these bags. And I keep looking over because I'm looking at myself on this phone. Um, yeah, I think now's the time. I I've been kind of looking at this Denison. This picture is not. It does not do anything for this bag, but this Denison crossbody drawstring is priced at 135. I like that collection still kind of lingers around. We have this crossbody, not crossbody, but this drawstring that has the bumpers on it in pebble grain. When you think you can't think of any other way they could do a drawstring, they did it, and they just put the bumpers on it. Them bumpers would be just straight up, just so scratched up. And I probably couldn't rub nothing out because they would definitely meet the wall. But this may, really tickle your fancy. It's only 3 color options, priced at 135. Uh-oh, there go my runny. And it is in the red. It looks like, I don't know, it's still not loading up, but there are several color options. Right now it's priced at 139. I would like to see it get to 119, because if it got to 119, I'm going to still play with fire with it to see if it's going to go down. Let's see here. A couple of other bags. We still in a pretty decent price range for some of these bags. You have this small hobo, which is regularly priced at $428, and now it's priced at $149, and it's Florentine. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. Really great price point. The convertible shopper, I've seen that. I think I've seen it on QVC, and it's here, $165. $165. We only have a couple more items that's priced at this particular sale. Hey, $199 for this Florentine Satchel 38. Let me tell you this. I have it in red in the 38 in the Florentine when it was marked down. What, year before last? On a Saturday, it was marked down, and we rushed to get that bag. And I'm so happy I paid attention that Saturday. I'll never forget it in my head. When I tell you, even at $199, this bag is an awesome carry. I probably need to bring it out here too. The thing, why is it such an awesome carry, you might ask? It's because I shortened the strap. Instead of carrying it with the long strap, I shortened the strap so that it could really truly be a shoulder bag. Baby, that thing just flows so good. I love that they came out with this particular style for the satchel. And I can't express how anymore. I mean, 508 is for Florentine, this particular Florentine. It's a nice size bag. It just works so well with the way that I needed it to flow. And when I shorten that strap, I get excited just thinking about that bag. And then I got it in red. I'm a Delta, y'all. I got it in red before I even became one. Didn't even know that was going to happen. So I love it even more. This is a good price point. I would like to see this a little bit lower, but I don't think it's going to get much lower. If it does, it's probably another $5 or $10 off. But I think this is a really good price point. Unless they have some type of glitch. Don't ask me about the glitch. I ain't seen nothing lately. I don't know if anybody else has seen glitch sales. I don't know. I don't stay up. Simply D has been really, she's the master of glitches because she might be up early in the morning, but I haven't seen or heard anything. I think because we talked about it so much Maybe they made sure that we don't experience that anymore. But it would be pretty cool if we could. I tell you, those were some good times, y'all. If y'all weren't a part of that time, I'm sorry. You can go back through our videos from 2021 through 22 probably, and those glitch sales were happening. And boy, we was putting out these alerts and letting folks know, hey, y'all better run over because it's here and it's not gonna be here for long. I have caught quite a few bags from those glitches. Now I know, and this is fun. This is fun how they did this time around. You have some serious options to consider in the satchels. Not only just that Florentine Satchel 38, which to me has a definitive name, but you also have the micro, the mini, the regular satchel, and the large satchel. And everything pretty much is under 300 that's on sale. To see that they have the fuchsia, the large one for $249, I think that's a really good price point. I think it is. You have that one like the brown tea marl and the elephant. It's either elephant or taupe. Let me go on into it. I don't have a large. My mom has a large Florentine satchel in black. That is an elephant color. I like it. I do like it. I love the silhouette. But even with this model right here, and she just probably got stuffed paper in it. It looks heavy to me. So I don't know if I would get that one. However, the options of having the micro and the mini, I've seen several YouTubers that came out the box with their channels and they featured these particular silhouettes, these sizes, and they really love those bags. So to even see that even for the mini, you have the salmon as an option. That's not a regular color. So to be price point at 209, you just might consider purchasing the micro or the mini. So I like this sale so far, y'all, and it's gonna be more that's gonna come. I know that because that's how they usually run each year. I want to look at QVC if I may, if my computer will allow me to look at QVC after I finish looking at this. This is cute. I do like this, and then you can wear that as a crossbody too. It's not big. It's probably just what you need. It's going to be heavy. Not as heavy, of course, as the big. And you can carry like some smaller items that's on sale right now to go with this. It may not be the same color that you're after, but hey, it's there. Let's look at the clearance because I see there are some items that's there. I don't know how many just yet, but there are some items on the clearance table, so to speak, and you get an extra 15 off of the clearance items. Hey, better than nothing, I tell you that much. So you have how many? 23 items that's currently on the chopping block. And so when you put those items in your cart and then put that extra 15 code, it's going to come down some more. So you all might want to consider some of these items. Seriously. If you are a fan of Oregon, the University of Oregon, hey, you might want to get the triple zip crossbody. Let's see. And this is the University of Florida. Ooh, they're double. That's a decent price. The double. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. I just skipped out. Okay, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back in just a second. Let me see what Anita has said. That Florentine satchel in the mini is one of my new favorite sizes. Uh-oh. I like that. I like that because that is a nice little size bag. Let's check out this double zip wristlet. I do have one or two of those in my collection. I love it. Get an extra 15% off of 52.99 if you are a fan of University of Florida, or if you even just your name start with an F and you love the color blue. Here it is. What I want to look at, let me look at something. Oh, they just getting rid of the University of Oregon stuff. What's happening there? Are y'all going to discontinue them? I kind of don't want to see that happen. Look, I love the Tatum. I'm happy they brought back this silhouette. They brought it back last year, late last year, something like that. And this year they brought additional colors. So now this is one I'm going to put in my cart and see what the extra 15 is going to put me, the price point it will put me at. This wallet has been fun. I had to force myself out of this one as well. And to see that it has all of these color options, this would be another awesome gift for someone. I am going to put, because I've been looking at the violet. Let's see. I'm going to just put that one in, and we're going to see what the price point will be once I put extra 15 on here. Let's see what's going to happen. 64.75. It brought it down to 55.25. However, it brought it back up because of the shipping and the taxes. Now, of course, you can get multiple things. You can definitely get multiple things. Yeah, you got to get multiple things. Now, I don't even know what's happening with shipping because I haven't purchased anything. Is there free shipping? Does it still exist? What's happening there? There are some people that I know that have made purchases, and we'll look at that. There is a flat rate shipping. Yeah. Now, one thing that I just saw, there's only 3 stars for this. I don't know if y'all go back after your purchases and you rate the items that you've purchased. I have done it, but I haven't done it lately, of course. Oh, somebody said this was defective. Wristlet, love the quality, but don't understand why 2 of the card holders aren't big enough to hold cards because the studs are blocking the space. How long ago did you put this? This was 2 months ago. Woo-wee. But it's not enough people to review. It looks like it's only 3. No. Let me go back. My bad. Reviewed by 26 customers. So I want to look at the lowest rated and see. Oh, someone said they would not buy again. I'm not able to put my cards in the clear area due to the snaps is in the corner. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Snap issue. Where do you put your license? Does not fit properly. Poor quality control. Ooh. Buyer beware. I kept 2 from the first drop of this wallet, but once the other colors came out, I had to return 3. I'm disappointed in hearing this. And this was 10 months ago. So we're saying almost a year. Oh, wow. But, sometimes you can just take those chances and see if you will have the same experience. Sometimes I look at the reviews and sometimes I don't, because I just don't want my joy to be, just killed. I don't know what's happening. I've enjoyed this wallet. Truthfully, yeah, I've enjoyed it. So I do plan on getting some additional items there. All right. So any idea as to what y'all are going to buy? Like I said, I want to get the runny backpack in red. I really do. Um, I'm happy that the runny still exists. I don't know what Dooney could possibly do with a backpack that's going to be different than the runny and the Murphy and the flap, the Wayfarer flap backpack. I think it is. I don't know how much more different that they can do with it. So I don't know. I'm looking at the monogram to see what they have on here. And oh, okay. So what Dooney has done with this Bailey. Look at this. This time last year we were going nuts for the Bailey, right? The Bailey was priced between 79 and 99 bucks. And this is the long, I guess this is the only one that still exists. I'm gonna put it in the search. This is the Greta Bailey in Brown Timara, priced at 175. If you didn't get on that, I sure hate it for you. But I tell you it's worth it. It is the best bag purchase of 2025 for me. No, 2024. I was thinking last year and still said 25. 2024, that was the best purchase for me. One of the best, I'll say that. Because I think I had a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I did drawstrings and all of that. Never tote, kind of looked at that. This small Presley, love the Presley. Really, really love it. Probably should have gotten it in multiple colors when it was a little bit cheaper. Not gonna purchase it at that price point though. Just not gonna do it because hey, I didn't purchase it at that price point before. The kitty has always been on my list, and I still have yet to get it. So maybe it's still about that time. I do love this Greta Hobo. I do have it only in the wine, yeah, wine color. I love the silhouette, but I just don't like the strap. And I have stuff that like hits my building, my office building. Sounds like something crazy is really happening. This large slim wristlet is 29 bucks, y'all, in the Greta. That's a good price point. A real good price point. So if you're looking for another gift, maybe something to give a little kid, hey, you will not break your bank with this price purchase or price point. All right, so what I'm going to stop doing is we're going to move from that particular see what I can pull up now. I want to go to QVC. Now, Dooney is known to go on QVC and drop some new bags. They're known to go to dealers because they have whatever partnership they have with them. Cool, fine. I'm great for it. I do look to see what's happening, and let's see if there's any holiday bags or anything that has dropped there. I don't know, but I'm curious to find out. There is a belt bag that I do want from QVC that's currently on clearance. I guess it's still on clearance. I hope it's still on clearance. I plan on getting it. And yeah, the temperature is starting to drop now. And I probably, it says 49 degrees outside. I love that. That's why people got their fireplaces and burning wood going on right now. Because it's cold to them. It's not cold to me. It's just a little bit chilly. Oh, y'all, I can't believe I've been on so long. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy y'all are here. I'm going to work on some giveaways. I just haven't been really focused on what I want to do. But I want to do a giveaway. Hopefully soon. Now, let's look at this. Uh-oh. I'll be honest. Excuse me, y'all. It's almost that time. This is something that's strange to me all the time. But that's just QVC and they can do that. But when they say something is on clearance and you think, oh, this is really gonna be marked down. And then you look at it, it's like, what is this? This ain't it. This ain't it at all. So let's check out. Now, this wildflower belt bag is what I want. And I will get it. This is what it, forget the clearance of what I just said, the clearance price. The Black Friday sale price. This Juliet bag, there have been some reviews about it. It wasn't that great, but it's marked down at $3.99. So $400. Like I said, you're saving 29%. They do have their 5 easy pays of $80 for that silhouette. They got the Luca logo lock sack over here. They have the suede barrel. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that barrel. And kudos to those that have purchased it. We all have different tastes. Period, point blank. That one just ain't tickled my fancy. I don't like that barrel silhouette. I don't like that trim. I don't really. The opening is okay. It looks. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. I was happy to see that they put a barrel in suede. Like, really? That was awesome. But when I saw how it looked, I was like, no, I don't think so. Oh, yeah. But right now, I'm not seeing anything really new, per se. They did bring some color block over here. I thought that they would have had more color block options, but really not. They still have this extra large Florentine leather Suzette tote in the zebra print. I know this is a lie. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm waiting for this to update because I know it's lying to me. I know. Are y'all saying they restocked this bag in these colors? They are saying that. When I tell you 2 months ago, I looked on here, that zebra was the only one. But they brought back the other color. Are y'all serious? I am very shocked. The only thing about this bag, though, aside astronomical price point, because I would love to see a comparison of this with the large Russell. I do not like the strap. It's flat. I feel like for that big of a bag, it needs to hang a little bit lower. Maybe not. Oh, I cannot. And I wanted an ivy green tote in a large tote, actually. Oh my gosh. I can't believe y'all brought this back. Oh, this is really, really shocking me. I'm really, really shocked. Do y'all have this on? What y'all got? Get this out the way. Look, y'all, I don't. Look at the shipping and handling, $15. I round up. I still can't justify the price with this. Now, granted, oh wow, I carry the absolute crap out of my Florentine Russell. Oh my gosh, I need for them to bring those big, large Russells back in all of the colors that they can produce. And I don't want to just say the red and black. I need the lavender. I want some clementine. I don't even think they had clementine. The salmon color. Ooh, if they had the salmon in the large Russell, yeah, I'm gonna be broke for a couple of months because I would want it. Oh, let's see. They do have this Florentine leather drawstring for $248. Haven't seen it on the other sites, the main sites. I never heard of the word Dixon crossbody. That bag is too okay. So this is another silhouette, reimagining of the silhouette. The Sloan. This is the first one I can think of. I think it's Mackenzie. I forgot the others. Oh, the Tilton. This silhouette here is reminiscent of that, and they got it in a suede. And it also like the sack because of the mouth of it. But it's like, dang, that bag looks big. Does it have a zip on the back? Nope. And it's suede, y'all. Who gonna get this bag? Come on now. I need somebody to get this bag. Because maybe it's not as big. There's no video on here. Hopefully it's coming up on something. Hopefully they're going to be reviewing this bag. I don't know if they're going to be low inventory. So they've been popping and purchasing this. Is that what it is? I don't know how long it's been on here. But it's a crossbody. It's a crossbody. It looks big. You said you love the Russell too? Yes, Anita. Mm-hmm. $4.19. I can't do that. $4.19. I'm only saving 15%. I can't do that. Yeah, I need to find my charger. Because my phone is going out and I don't want it to do that. Now I got to make sure my mic hasn't gone out. Just a second. I got cords galore over here. I used to have everything labeled, but stuff like just don't want to stay where I need it to stay. Let me see if I can charge up my phone. I don't want it to die. Ooh, that is not the right charger. This is not the right charger. It's going to be the right charger. It went right back up. Okay. Look, I'm tired of seeing David popping up. What? Did this thing start over? I didn't ask it to start over, did I? Okay. Y'all, I be tripping. And y'all right along with me for the ride. All right. So they have the Becca over here for $94.99 in Pebble Grain. I can't believe I wanted the Maddie. I can't believe I wanted it. However, I have been near one. My coworker, my wonderful coworker, has one that her mom had. I think either her mom or her sister, whoever it was, and she's been carrying it, and it's beautiful. It's like a lavender color, and I just couldn't believe I almost was trying to get that bag. And once they took it off of the site, they took it off of, I think it was on ilovedooney at first, and then it disappeared. I don't know if my phone is charging because it was at 3% and now it's at 2%. How did it go down? I don't know if that's the right charger. Please help me out, please. I'm looking to see what my other stuff. There's another. Maybe this is it. Y'all, I believe that's both of them. Let me try this one. Hopefully it won't go down because I really like being able to look over here at the comments. Let's see. I cannot like this Saffiano leather satchel. It's just too narrow. It's too north-south for me. I don't like that one. Let's see. They have a clearance of this nylon drawstring, which is $149.99. I like the nylon. I like the drawstring. It's a detachable strap. You might want to consider that over here. That's not too bad. Well, no. Let me take that back. I want my nylon to be priced at least $20 lower than that. At least. Well, for the most part, they don't have anything new over here. Shockingly, they have this wristlet for $49.99. Probably wouldn't get it because it's at $49.99. Hey, Katie. How you doing? Good to see you this evening. Good to see you. See, I don't think there's anything really here on QVC that is new. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. I don't see anything. Do y'all see anything? Have y'all seen anything? I don't think this is gonna work for my life. And like they have the barrel over here, the wildflower. Some people didn't like the wildflower. I like it in the black with the black background. Um, I just can't get down with. It looks too menacing me bag to me. If I can say that, it just looks too menacing me bag. Sutherland Daphne, and it's a bestseller. Who bought that? This crossbody here, Sutherland. Hadn't seen that on any of the other sites. What I would not suggest is that if you did not get the nylon Bailey in your collection, I just would not suggest buying it over here for 308. You might just have to just bite the bullet on that one, unless you got it like that. I just wouldn't do it. I just would not do it. It's just no, 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 no. Here we go again with this barrel. I guess because I'm spoiled with the other barrels that I have, which is not many. I think I have two Olivia's, one double pocket, and a what's the small one called? I was about to call it Trina because it's not Trina. I forgot, but the little small one that's there. I've been wanting this Crescent Hobo, still hadn't gotten it. It's the one of those Greta's that I really would like to add to my collection. Y'all, I want to tell y'all something, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to tell y'all. Y'all like, what the word are you talking about? Well, with me being an affiliate, I try to get a heads up on some things, and I don't feel like I've really been that successful and I'm just scrolling so fast, y'all. Oh, they got the orange one over here. This is the gingham that I want that they no longer have, but they have the orange one over here. They're gonna have to let that be marked down. But yeah, being an affiliate, what does that really truly mean? Let's talk about that. What does being an affiliate for probably anybody? What does that really mean? Because I've really been trying to figure out myself. I have been asked if. Well, let me say this because I don't even know how to address that. Oh, look at my favorite silhouette, a drawstring silhouette, one of them. And I don't even know why that cannot still be available. How long ago did y'all bring that? Yeah, y'all need to take that off. Let me get off of this. What I can tell you is this. I am going to assume that based on their Dooney and Burke's campaign efforts, they came across some wonderful influencers. And I'm not even going to say myself. But what I would say, some wonderful influencers and lovers of Dooney and Burke. So they came across the YouTube channel pages or the YouTube channels and looked at the content and decided that we wanted to launch a different perspective of really trying to sell our bags. And so they had affiliates. They not only have affiliates, they have ambassadors. That's something that's not pushed, I think, for people to really know. I know because I did my research. So there are ambassadors that are on TikTok, they're on Instagram, and they may be on some of the other platforms. They in turn, they have a huge following, like bigger than what we have on YouTube, because not only are they ambassadors to Dooney and Burke, they may be ambassadors to other products. I've been trying to get a hold of them and I can't, because they are on a whole nother playing field. Like you have to go through their lawyers or their PR people or whatever. I mean, that's what it is. And so I discovered that in trying to understand what my position would be as an affiliate. An affiliate is nothing more than an influencer that will continue to encourage the people to purchase using their links, specific links, and we earn a small, very, very, very small commission. So what I like to think of it as, for me, it's like if you go to a mall and you're trying to sell stuff, you earn a commission for what you sell, right? Right. So that's pretty much what an affiliate does. And we've been able to be blessed, and I say we, those affiliates that I'm aware of here on our platform of YouTube, we've been blessed to not only receive a small commission, but also some nice little happies from Dooney and Burke. And they don't have to do that, but they just surprise us and do that for us. So it was nothing that I applied for. It was nothing that I truly did, other than I had to find out if it was legit, because I didn't see anything like this prior to. And I keep looking at my phone, but let me look at this camera. I didn't know that this existed. And I don't think it had existed prior to me being getting an email, a random email. But I had to really figure out if it was legit, because I've had trainings at my jobs for spam emails that you get, and how you're supposed to really kind of look and make sure that it's a legit thing, or if it's not, you'll know. And so once I went through the process of kind of vetting them and seeing whether or not it was a real email, it ended up being, oh, hey, Simply D. Hey. Oh, I'm trying to see what you said. What's 25% off in the store? Because I need to know what that is. But yeah, once I went through that process of seeing if it was legit, then it was like, okay, cool, let me test this out. And I tested it out, and we've been rocking and rolling with it ever since. So I don't know if they're going to add additional the suede donuts. Okay. I need to check that out. Yeah, I really have enjoyed being an affiliate, but I often try to figure out, well, what additional perks do I have? I've reached out and they've assisted me with giveaways, and I've been really excited about that. That's why I'm going to reach out and see if we can do a holiday gift to you all. Some, contest. I don't want to say contest, it's a giveaway. But I also try to get heads up as to what's happening. I have not gotten great information other than there would be a lot of bags that would be dropping. And that came to me probably down the pipeline about 2 months ago. And so I've been waiting. So I don't know if the lot that would be dropped happened to be the Alto bags. I don't know. But I still been wondering and waiting. So that's another reason why you hadn't heard from me, because I was like, okay, once that hits, hey, y'all know I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be talking about these bags and seeing what it is, and all that good stuff. But it just hasn't happened in the way that I anticipated it. I'm still, kind of got my fingers and my toes crossed, trying to see if it will happen. But who knows, other than Dooney, because I don't. All right, so Simply D is in the chat. She said that the suede Doonies are in the store right now. I don't know which store. Tell me which store. Is it the outlet stores that has it off 25% off? And that's another thing. I haven't contacted my connect in San Marco, I believe it was the last time I purchased an item and from the outlet. I would like to know. I've been waiting on some of y'all to give me some updates. It's in Dillard's. Okay. And I'm on their site right now, so it must really, really be in store. I don't know if or what's happening in the outlets, if there's some holiday sales going on there. Here we go again. The Florentine Bailey. I would not get it for $428. You better go in the store and see if it's marked down because hey, it may be. They also have it. Hold up. Strange. Check this out. You see this one? Florentine Bailey tote in the natural. But then you have an internet exclusive of it in the black for $328. Wow. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. All right, so we got these items. Still got the color block. I would like the zebra print belt bag. I think that'll be cute to have. Y'all, do y'all see my notification? I'm trying to see if it popped up. Let me pick a time because my Windows will need to restart. I'm going to pick it to restart later on. This might pop up on my screen for y'all to see. Yeah, we'll pick it to do that at 1:30 a.m. because I will not be on here until then. So yeah. Let's see. Have some accessories. Nothing new. They got a permanently reduced fee price point of $306 for the domed satchel. You know what? I am mad. I am big mad because I did forget. And I don't think I've seen it. Now, y'all need to tell me now. Did they ever release the Greta logo belt bag in navy? Because to see it here permanently reduced at $118, did they not release it in navy? Because I sure forgot I was supposed to be trying to get it in the navy and I was going to wait. But to see, let me keep scrolling. Do y'all have that on here? Because I forgot. Y'all been busy. I am about to be mad. How dare y'all not have it? I need somebody to let me know if they have seen it because I definitely wanted that in the Navy. And now they're going to make me cry. Y'all not going to do that? Yeah, those are the 3 sites. Or did I do 4? Yeah, I did 4 sites. Those are the 4 sites that I've gone on thus far to see what they got, and I ain't really seen nothing. So that's my gripe. I love you, Dooney and Burke. I truly, 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 truly do with all my heart, all my life. Since I was 16, we'll say that much. Probably when I was 13, 14 years old. I've loved Dooney and Burke. Loved it. However, I don't know what's going on with y'all right now. Maybe y'all got some stuff cooking up. I don't know. It's the holiday. How y'all gonna drop this? How y'all gonna drop it where it's gonna be reasonably priced? Are y'all waiting for the new year? Which would be so weird. I mean, it can happen. Sometimes they'll drop some collections, 1 or 2 at the end of the year. This is another thing, and I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I realized that because we in this community have expressed our love, our opinions, our viewpoints, our perspectives of Dooney and Burke, as well as others, we're being watched. Not watched in a bad way, but watched in such a way that I think they had to really go back and adjust some things. I love the mystery of purchasing. I love the camaraderie that we've formed in this handbag community, especially with Dooney and Burke. But I feel like it's falling off. I've fallen off. Some other influencers have fallen off. We have others that continue to push on through. But what's happening? What has happened? For me, and I can only speak for myself, I've been waiting for some other stuff to come, and it just haven't. Hey, Ivana. You said you've been lurking. Well, thank you for lurking. I don't think I've ever said that before. Thanks for lurking. But yeah, it's just I've been wanting to really express that because I didn't want to feel ungrateful for the opportunities that I've had. Why did this pop off? That I've had with Dooney and Burke. I don't want it to end. I really truly want to continue being an affiliate. I truly want to continue purchasing, being a consumer. However, I need that motivation. When I think back on 2020, of course, we all were going through the pandemic. Even truly before 2020, I will say for me, I was going through a transition of relocating back to my home state, my hometown, back in 2013. And it was Dooney and Burke that I leaned on to get me through that. What happened? How could you possibly lean on Dooney and Burke? Did you call them up? Did you go up there to Connecticut? No, it was the bright sunshine that I felt when I went to the stores, and there was this pink patent leather tote that I had never considered, or was this chevron crossbody, or it was the embossed Dooney and Burke satchel. It was so many different items that I recall purchasing during that time that just reinvigorated my love of Dooney. And when I went to the outlet mall, like, wow, I've been here and y'all still standing. I went to Denver last week to Colorado. Beforehand, we've heard about the Chicago location shutting down. And usually when I go out of town far away from where I am, I'm always looking to see what's the nearest store. And to go in that area now and look at an old catalog and see that these stores no longer exist, it breaks my heart. I don't want to see no damn Coach store. I'm just saying. I don't. I want to see Dooney and Burke. So I'm like, man, what is happening? What is shifting? What is taking place? And I know that we're living in this world right now in this country where jobs are being taken away. The cost of material probably has gone up significantly. And so there's a lot of stuff, of course, we don't know anything about. We can only guess and assume. But I want that true love of Dooney to really come back in such a way that, I don't know, it moves me. It is sad. It's really sad. I think on that website, and I'm not going to pull it up, I want to say on Dooney.com, it shows 5, maybe 6 locations. And if I had the old catalog by me, it used to be like 2 pages worth of catalog. I mean, of outlets, of stores, flagship stores, actual brick and mortar stores, like the one that used to be in Dallas, and of course the ones that used to be in California. They were all over the place. And now I hope that no other one closes anytime soon. I remember a coworker tell me they will go every summer to New York, and they will go every summer and go to the outlet store or the Dooney and Burke store and purchase bags and ship stuff back home, because she was a real huge Dooney and Burke person. And now I don't hear those conversations anymore because those stores have closed. And I'm like, it's so heartbreaking. But yet, here we go. I love y'all staying in your own lane, and y'all going to continue to have the longevity. I truly believe that. So I don't understand why why the celebration didn't really start. Now, I was thinking about this, and y'all could chime in as well. Maybe, even though we know it's 75 years, it didn't start with handbags. Maybe that's why they didn't do anything. If you think about it, if you know the history of Dooney and Burke, yes, they were established in 1975, May of 1975 to be exact. But handbags didn't start. Now, I can't recall the exact year, but it actually didn't start then. So maybe that may be a reason why they didn't do it. Who knows? Only they know. Or maybe they just felt like, it's some legalities of things that happened in the past that we don't really talk about. And I'm not gonna bring it up because that ain't my calling in my ministry. I just know about it. And maybe it was a sore spot to really kind of celebrate in that way. I don't know, but think about it. They didn't start. They started with suspenders and some other items, accessories. Now, if that's the case, how come we couldn't just celebrate the accessories? I think in a slick way, they probably did by having like, what was it, Wallet Wednesday or some of these other, you can look at the price points now on some wallets and accessories that can be kind of discounted. So is that a way of them showcasing? I just want a happy 50th. Happy 50th. I'm going to cry. Happy 50th. Confetti, something. You go over on Disney Dooney. They straight, I don't know what division it is, why it's separate like that. But when I tell you they have gone all out in celebrating whatever the 25th, whatever it is, because I don't pay that heavy attention to it, but they sure celebrate. And I'm like, what happened? What's going on here? Why hasn't happened? We all wanted it. We anticipated it, and we jacked ourselves up by thinking that was going to happen, and we was ready. Let me tell you, and I know plenty of y'all are on here right now, and some will be looking at the replay. We were all ready to go all in and support and buy up whatever they had for the 50th, because we really saw what that means to our collection, what that means to the love that we have for the brand. We were really ready. And instead, I've seen people put their monies elsewhere. I included, because I just went and started doing some other little stuff. I'm like, well, but we were ready to just go ahead, because it was exciting to know that we could add such a serious piece to our collection, and it could be passed on. And that's the way that I'm thinking, like, man, that'd have been so cool to have. Here's my first one that was ever gifted or purchased, and then I'm still here supporting this brand however many years later, and boom, that just would have been so cool. I mean, you think about your grandmama's china, and she had that passed down, and that's the way I look at my handbag. So yeah, they are pushing that Sorrento and Penrose leather, as well as the what's the other, the recycled leather as well. I get that. That's fine. And I love the fact that they are recycling and repurposing that leather and creating something else with it. I love that. However, I'm still hopeful. I guess I'll be hopeful up until December 31st. New Year's Eve, we're going to be still talking about the 50th. Well, hey, we celebrated it amongst ourselves on our channels, and we've acknowledged it. And I don't think anybody has said, well, I'm never going to carry my Doonies because they didn't celebrate. The brand didn't acknowledge it. No, we acknowledged it, and maybe that's just what it is. Maybe we should have our own party. Hey y'all, let's have our own Dooney and Burke 50th party ourselves. I know we're past May, but before the year end, let's just come together and just have our own thing and bring forth our own party favors and bring you something to sip, some water, some Kool-Aid, whatever. And we just talk about our Dooney experience. How about we do that? I think it'd be great for us to come together and we could do it on my channel. We could share on each other's channel. And yeah, I think we should just do that. How about that? We can still do our year-end reviews of what we purchased or maybe didn't purchase because like I said, I haven't done anything, and it wasn't that I was on a banned island or anything like that. I just that's the way I operate. If it doesn't motivate me, I'm not doing it. So I wasn't, and I almost was forcing myself, like, okay, and I would go and I would put things in the cart, and still nothing. Still nothing. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all let me know. He said, let's keep up hope. Yeah. But because I'm an analytical person. So if it is what I think it is, maybe it may be acknowledged when they first dropped their handbags. Yeah. So be on the lookout. I'm going to put out some information. Yes, Simply D, you definitely have to be on. About when I want to do that live. I need to pick a good day, which of course it definitely needs to be after football season. Ooh, needs to be after football season. Yeah, let's dialogue about that. Y'all drop me some information in the comment section, or you can hit me up on Instagram and let me know what your thoughts are on that. And I want to bring everybody in, and all of my past guests, special guests, all of those that I have not brought on this particular um, whatever my show was, I guess you could say. I want everybody to come on in and we can talk and just celebrate our love for Dooney together. So let's think on that. Let's think on that. I am almost 2 hours in. Hey, turquoise, purple skies, purple seven sky. It's been a minute. I love seeing you all in the chat, y'all. And I say chat because I'm just converting myself over in my comments. I love seeing you all. I've truly missed doing a live, especially for this length of time. I can't believe the time went by so quick. I'm happy that I could explore the sites not by myself. I'm happy about that. But it's been a good year. I have had a very blessed year, and I still want to go out with the bang, y'all, with some other thing. It has been a while. Yes, everything has been well. I know at the beginning of this particular what is this particular live, I talked about just some of the things I've been doing. I'm currently an assistant professor at Jackson State University, actually, and just navigating through this space of academia. Also, trying to get myself really focused on completing my PhD so I can be done with that by next year, end of next year. And continue to meet some other goals that I want to achieve. I think I'm kind of starting to downsize the nature of my goals, just probably a little bit, because I thought about something else. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I love learning. I love I love learning. I love living. I love giving. And so I think all of those things have been encompassed for me for this year. And I've been getting blessings and blessings and blessings. So I enjoy my blessings, but I know I need to give. But I do that naturally. So yeah. So this year has been pretty dope. Pretty dope. I hadn't even started thinking about next year and the things that I want to achieve. Okay. All right, the Delta. All right. Thank you, Imani. Thank you, Simply D. Yeah, so there's things that I just want to achieve still. I need to get out of I need to feel accomplished with my education though. Because this was a long journey mentally and emotionally for me to even get into grad school, because I really doubted myself for a number of years. And to now get to this point of the one thing that I dreaded and I didn't think I was capable of doing, I've been doing it. I've taken a break, but I got to get back on it. And I'm just like, wow, God, you just really worked something in me. And I will tell y'all all the time, everything I've ever said I wouldn't or couldn't do, God has shown me that I can do it. And it just, every time I acknowledge that truth, my eyes start burning because I'm about to cry because it's the truth. Every single thing that I said, well, God, I can't do this, or I'm not capable, or I'm not in the right spaces. I don't have this credential. I don't have this certificate. I don't have this and I don't have that. God put me in those spaces and he showed out. Because I'm sitting here like, in my mind, I'm talking to God like, God, I'm really here. You really got me in these spaces, these places. And I'm doing things. And it's like, okay, I'm rolling with you forever and ever. All day, every day. Yes. So I'm always excited. And I like to end my my lives with just touching on just the amazing and awesomeness of God. I don't know who you serve, but I serve a God that any and everything that I could ever not imagine, he has placed me in those experiences and in those moments. Um, Nothing has been smooth sailing. I could tell y'all some things that might just simply blow your mind. um, but when I learned to discipline myself spiritually to stay focused on God and not to lean on my own jacked up understanding of not understanding nothing, when I focused on him, it has just been it's mind blowing. It leaves me speechless. It really does. It really does. He does. He will blow your mind every time you get out of your home. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And I'm good about I'm like, shoot, God, you got it. You got it. Shoot, it ain't nothing I can do. I'm gonna leave it all up to you. It ain't nothing that I can do other than to surrender. That surrendering thing, it has such a negative connotation sometimes to people that just don't know. But for me, I know. I truly know. When he leads, like even with starting my own business, I was like, man, I'm my own boss. That holds a little bit of weight, just a tiny bit. I'm my own boss. I ain't got to adhere to anybody. I can do what I want to do. Then I realized, God is my boss, because he guided me to even have this space, and then to really navigate through it in such a way I couldn't do it all by myself. I have taught, and I've shared this before, I have been in those spaces with people that have been in the businesses for a while, and they'll say, well, how are you funded through your business because of what the nature of what they do? And I say, well, God supplies all my needs with this. Some of them walk off. Some of them look at me with a blank stare, like, what? And just like confusion. What do you mean by that? What I said? And then I smile and I move on. Like, well, you just don't understand it. Now, if you want to understand it, I can tell you some things. I can definitely tell you some things. But if you don't, Hey, your loss, my game, because I know what's up. So, and even going into this space of where I'm working and just the people that God has surrounded me with, He continues to have me covered with the right people. He also has continued to allow me to see the challenges that still can be present no matter where you are, because nothing is just A1. Nothing is perfect. So how do you navigate with it? With that, I can tell y'all last week I was angry. I had never been that angry in my life. Never been that angry in my life. And I said after I talked to a friend yesterday that I wasn't going to say any more about it. But what I have learned is that I can't let anybody throw me off my focus. I can't. I can't. And it caught me off guard. That's what I think, that's what made me so angry. It caught me off guard. Like, I didn't just stumble. I got jab and uppercut last week. And I was just like, wait a minute. You didn't even give me a time to block. Like, what is this? And I didn't feel totally defeated, but I did feel hurt that came across my way. But by the end of the week, I had to reclaim myself, my stability. I had to reclaim that discipline of God is going to handle this. He always does. He always has. And when I got back into my normal space of let him handle it, I started to feel a lot better. A lot better. And then, of course, you need to vent and get that stuff out of your system. Because if you don't, then you will internalize that mess. And then it could cause some other things. And I don't need it to cause anything else in my life, because anger was enough. So I'm doing a whole lot better. And it's just growing pains. When you're getting ready to experience more of what God has for you, you're going to have those moments where you're going to have to stumble a little bit, just I'm not on my 2 feet. I might have to be on my 1 foot trying to balance for a second. But who has control? Who's going to be there to help me pivot and stay in the right frame of mind? So I'm blessed with the people that God has placed in my life. And even those that I know I don't talk to all the time, I know they praying for me. I know they still got my back no matter what. And then they're a call away. They're a call away. And I'm blessed to know and have those individuals in my life. Let me read this one. When you realize it's not even about you, you will sit back and try to think how you came across that bridge and start to cry only because of who he is and who you are in his sight. You spoke a word there, Carol. Yes, definitely. Because I'm going to reminisce every week. What's the song we used to sing? Count your many blessings, count them one by one. Yeah, I just jacked that song up. Count your blessings. Yeah, Imani, I know you on here. You need to type that out for me. I just jacked it up, but I have to count my many blessings, and I count them one by one. I truly do. And then, yeah, when I sit back, I'm like, okay, God, I got so many blessings. They outweigh my issues and my problems, even the ones, whatever is going on in that moment. It outweighs that. And the strength of those blessings pushes me out of my own craziness. It really does. And in every time. It really, truly does. And so, okay, you say that's it. um, so I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy. I can smile because frowning last week, I ain't like that. I didn't like that at all. I walked around for a minute as the angry Black woman, and I did not care. But I know that I didn't need to be in that space. I didn't want to go back to the olden golden days of when I did that. And yeah, I just didn't want that anymore. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm blessed. We are all blessed. You all are here. Y'all blessed me with your presence tonight. And I'm greatly appreciative of that. My mic is about to go off, so I'm about to put this other one on because I know it's about to probably go off before I end. take this one off, put it on the charger. I'm trying to think of what else I want to share with you all before I log off this. But y'all just, if y'all believe in prayer, not just pray for me. Pray for your communities. Pray for all of our communities. Pray for our nation. And as my pastor says, pray for your president too. That was hard. That was a hard pill to swallow when he suggested that. And I was like, are you going nuts? But I understand what I need to pray for. I do. I understand that. So, yeah, just continue to pray for our communities and our families and our children. And it's just so much hurt and pain that continues to just happen. But just stay prayed up. Just stay prayed up. Please, 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 please. All right, let's see here before I close out. Your godly spirit radiates through. Thank you. Thank you. I never think of that. I never think of it. It's something about that it's something about the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. And I just believe in being in tune with it. That's our gift. I accept it greatly. Congratulations, and thank you so much for sharing your love of bags in your life. Thank you for stopping in and even taking the time to listen to me babble on. I just get excited about it, though. Thank you, thank you. And you bless us. Thanks for sharing tonight. Thank you, Ivana. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it is. I know exactly what you commented on, too. Yes, so much. So many people. I talked with my interns this week, and we're talking about the layoffs and everything that's happening, especially the beginning of the holiday season. And that's when you need people to come and work. And now you want to get rid of them. But the easy excuse it's AI, because of AI. Like, y'all must let go of people that was just part-time and they must have been doing customer service stuff. So you figured out that if you notice, if you have some customer service issues, you don't get a live person, you get the AI option. And the AI option, they feed into or they feed that system to be able to conquer probably 1 million issues. So technically you don't need a person for that. Unfortunately, I get that part if that's what these people that they let go were doing. But at some point, machines break. At some point, somebody might just decide to hack into this stuff. Believe me, hackers are always on the prowl trying to figure out how to break a system. So I don't know. There's something that we might have to see in a movie or something to really get our minds wrapped around it. So yeah, let me get off of this. Let me stop because I can keep going. That's another day and time. I hope to come back on Sunday. I'm gonna cross my fingers again. I've been crossing my fingers all night. I hope I can come back Sunday. I will send out my post letting you all know to come on and join me. It probably won't be for 2 hours, but who knows? Hey, I get to talking and yapping, and I love you all so much. Hey, I might just be on here for that long. But I appreciate you all. Y'all have a wonderful Friday evening. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. And I'll be back soon. I'm not going to even do a closeout because I don't remember how to do any of this stuff now. So I'm just going to say toodles. Bye, y'all.